What's going on YouTube? So this video is going to be a little bit about real estate side of things. So a little bit of busy day off. I had to meet, I got one property that's under contract that I'm selling, and I had to meet a repair guy over there to get a couple things on the punch list for the inspection that the buyers are requesting, which is only a few little things, a few little minor things like garbage disposal and a couple of the outlets need to be grounded, and then some little other odd and minor things, 3 or 4 things that need to be knocked out. So anyway, met him, got him in. He already knocked out a couple of things before I had left. And then I have about an hour drive to where my other properties are located. And gotta pay where I had, some of the properties I have are in a city inspection zone. So they come through and basically do an inspection and they check everything. So, you know, it's a bad thing in a way, and then it's a good thing in a way, because you essentially pay $52. Used to be like $30-something, and that's $52. And they go through and check everything from electrical, plumbing, roofing. You know, if you keep your properties in pretty good shape, I mean, it does kind of suck, but for the most part, it does help keep things up in the neighborhood. I just wish they did it for the owners as well, which they've started to, some homeowners insurance has started to crack down a little bit on some of the owner-occupied units or houses. So, starting to make the neighborhood and the areas around there look a little bit better, which is going to improve values for everybody. But anyway, I had an inspection on one. I had just redid the inside because I had a tenant move out, and another guy that just moved in. So we got everything done on the inside: new flooring, paint, new appliances, new countertops, new base cabinets, rework some of the plumbing, new vanity, you know, pretty much new light fixtures, everything. So got all that knocked out, and got the guy moved in, and then they sent me a letter for an inspection. So anyway, inspection for the inside, everything went great, but there was a few things they notated on the outside, from like where, like, you know, some small critters, or, you know, some little holes or odd end cracks in the siding, little minor things, little small things. A couple of things that had some peeling paint, which they're a big stickler of. So anyway, we had somebody take care of that, so we got to go by the property manager and drop off a check for that and get that squared away. And then we got to call the city to have a re-inspection done, for them to come out and say, hey, everything's good, and they give you a certificate that you're good to go, and I believe it's good for like 4 years. And then we won't have to worry about it for that amount of time. Essentially, as long as you don't have a tenant go in there and mess up anything, you know, for the most part, you know, other than some little odd end paint, maybe exterior, or, you know, some interior painting you may have to do. But other than that, you should be pretty good for the most part. So we got to get that done today. I got a return I have to do, doctor's appointment I got to hit. So definitely a busy, what you consider a day off, and that's kind of how it goes with having rentals. You know, usually once you get up into the having a few properties, it's, you know, it's always, you know, I don't say this negatively, but it's always something you got going on, or something that needs to be done, or somebody that didn't pay, or somebody that's moving out, or somebody's moving in. Something I'm getting accustomed to, because I've kind of grew my portfolio pretty quick over a short period of time. But I plan on doing more videos like these and around real estate and rentals. If I had it to do over again, I would probably do things differently in how I got started. You know, I pretty much turned my primary residence into a rental, which I don't think that is a bad way to get started or a bad idea. So, not saying that, but however, to get started earlier, I probably would have house hacked. Most people know that term now. It's pretty popular, but essentially you're buying some kind of residence that could be rented out to multiple family members, or you know, basically a separate dwelling to where you can rent out a portion of it and offset your payment and essentially live for free, or either buying like a duplex or a triplex, fourplex. And there usually is some special financing around those types of structures or units. And that would be the way I would have started out. Like, that would have been my first house when I was younger. Like, I would have bought a duplex or some type of thing where I could have offset and live for free, and then that would have just springboarded me into real estate a lot quicker and a lot faster, and I probably would be a lot further along than I am now. But I don't want to take away from my experiences and how I got to where I'm at, because I'm definitely grateful for it. But if I were in my 20s, or if I have not bought my first house, that's what I would look at. To essentially try to offset my mortgage and essentially live for free, because if you can do that, that's going to take a big portion of your income that you can put towards growing your real estate. And then essentially you could also move into there, live there for a year, and buy another one. And then you get also better terms. You're not looking at 20-25% down. There is some balloon type mortgages you can do 15% down, but you still are in a attractive area where you can essentially put 5 and 10% down if the property still cash flows. And this would be a great way to get started. And you can essentially buy a duplex, buy 5 in 5 years, and you got 10 units, and then buy your primary house. That it's just sounds simple. I mean, there is a little bit processes behind that, and obviously you got to grow with that and get the right people in place, and and kind of learn and getting your bit of a team built, or people that you can rely on, count on. And I have great people that I can trust, and I feel like it's going to take care of me and put not only they have skin in the game, but putting my interest, both of our interests, first, and make sure everything gets taken care of. So love to see some comments around this subject, your thoughts, and that's it. Peace.